You guys, it's another one of those days where I'm going to the gym, but I don't want to go. I am like, my brain and my body is like fighting. They're like, don't do it, girl. You don't want to go. But I need to go. So I'm here and I'm getting my butt in the gym. Let's go. Hello guys, yes, it's me wearing sunglasses. I know, right? Look at me like a normal person. So I am wearing foundation today, but I decided to wear sunglasses and just deal with the little spots because I don't know, I just want to be a normal person. So I am headed to the farmer's market today. I'm excited. I have not been to the Dallas farmer's market in easily a decade, 15 years. So I don't even know what to expect. I don't know what it's like out there, but I am a little bit hungry. So hopefully there's some grub or some food trucks, and gonna get some fresh veggies or crafts. Like I said, I don't know what's out there, but we're about to go find out. Come with me to the Dallas farmer's market. I'm in a good mood today because I worked out this morning because I have endorphins. And endorphins make people happy, and happy people just don't kill their husbands. They just don't. Just realized I was about to leave without showing you my outfit of the day. My hair looks like a lion today. Wow. Mufasa. Yes, okay. Anyway, back to the outfit. My outfit of the day, I'm wearing a shirt from Urban Outfitters. My skirt is actually got the shorts attached underneath. It's the shorts on the back, but it's like a little bit flirty. This is really cute. It's still at Free People, I think, so I'm going to try to find it. And I'm wearing my summer favorites, which are the Shoots platforms. And this bag is my most complimented bag of all time. It is my, I think, $18 bag from Amazon. More complimented than any of my fancy handbags. This sucker right here turns heads. So I love her today, and that's what we're wearing. Let's go to the farmer's market. Oh, and my sunglasses. Those are from Amazon too. I'll link them.
City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love the city of mine. It never gets me down, yeah.
I was born in the city, I was raised on its edges. My pop worked his life when it's complex. I found love in its center. If I could live here forever, think it'd be for the better. I love the weather, even though it's fog 24/7. I love the people, this is city. I met all my best friends, and I wanna thank every brick. I wanna thank every entrance to every building that I step in this city of mine. I owe you most my best moments in life. See, I fell in love for the first time in Golden Gate Park.
Can I get one of these cinnamon glazed cashews?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Goof off and spend the whole damn day doing whatever we want. Keith drove us down to Ice Place while we roll up a blunt. And me and Jack would get stoney, walk around and get lost. Don't think I'll ever truly pay back all I was lucky to get just by walking through the city. No, I'm a small part of this.
City of mine, how I love this city of mine. It never gets me down. City of mine, how I love this city of mine.
I never really had a place to call my own, so I travel and I roam till I find that. But I'm full of adventure, so I wander and I venture, and it's safe to say that really I don't mind that. I book a flight to try to figure where my mind's at, a spot where I don't spend no money, just some time at. I mix and mingle with the people till I learn a little. I brought some weed and baby, maybe we could burn a little. She said you're funny, I said no, I'm Xavier, then I left. Sun shining, birds chirping, let me take a breath. I'm headed to the city where my chance to make it best. What people like to give a little, then you take the rest. I'm hoping one day maybe I can find a place to rest. I fell in love with life and wonder where it take me next. I like the hustle and bustle, I fell in love with the fashion. I feel the pulse of the city, it's moving me like a passion, and it's mine.
Alright guys, we are going on day 3 in a row of going to work out when I don't want to go work out. So I don't want to do it, but I'm doing it anyway. I don't want to go, but I'm going anyway. I don't want to go, but I'm going anyway. I don't want to go, but I'm going anyway. Please don't unsubscribe. Alright guys, it is day 3 in a row of me not wanting to go to the gym, but going anyway. I am wanting to just turn around and walk away, but I'm going, and I'm proud of myself for getting my butt out of bed this early at Sunday morning. But hello, calm down. Anyway, I'll see y'all in there. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Hey guys, I just got home from working out and running errands, so I am not looking my cutest, but here I am. And I'm about to make this recipe that has been haunting me. It comes up every time we have a Samsung TV, and every time we turn on our TV, this recipe comes up as like recommended on Samsung Food. It's called Mumma, M-U-M-M-A, so I'm saying it right, Mumma Salters. Sorry, that was the door locking. It's called Mumma Salters Banana Pancakes. And it's got oats, nanners, protein whey, and some other stuff in it. So I've been looking forward to making this recipe. Actually, no, it is because it just haunted me. It came on the TV like 50 times, and I'm finally like, okay, Samsung, I will make this. So this is what I'm making for brunch today, and let's see how it goes. Pancakes. So I'm just sitting here in my car and about to go into Shoe Deal and get some workout sneakers, but I have a bone to pick. I have beef. I have like serious beef. Hopefully y'all can hear me. I got the AC on. It's hot today. It's 90 degrees. Okay, my beef with the farmer's market, okay? Keeping it 100, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. The farmer's market was not great. It was not all that. I mean, they had a little bit of live music and they had some, food stalls and good restaurants, but I totally thought that it was going to be like a farmer's market where there's like tons of food stalls, like fruit and vegetables. Like that's what I grew up with in the farmer's market. There were farmers and you could buy their stuff, but this was just like I showed you in the video. It was kind of more like state fairish. Like it had, booths with proprietors of their stuff, whether it was, there were people selling macaroons and beef jerky and that kind of stuff. So that was cool. But where was the produce? Where was, I don't know. It's just, and I feel like I'm being one of those people like, back in my day, we used to have fresh vegetables. But yeah, I guess I am saying back in my day, the farmer's market was literally a farmer's market. And I was even like in like my cute little farmer's market outfit, I thought, but I don't know. It did not hit. It did not hit. I mean, I had fun because I just was like out of the house and I could have fun anywhere. Like I bring the fun. But yeah, the Dallas farmer's market, it was small. The little area, it's got an indoor area and then an outdoor covered area. So the good thing is you're not walking around in the heat, but it's mid at best. And I'm sorry, I'm such a hometown girl that I want it to be better. Like I want to sit here and say that the Dallas Farmers Market is awesome, but I don't care if I go for another 15 years, to be honest. It wasn't hitting. It wasn't it. It's not it. So I don't know. Tell me if you've been to the farmer's market. Like, am I missing something? Because it was packed and a lot of people go. So obviously a lot of people love it. But what am I missing, you guys? So sound off down below if you're like me and you remember the old school farmers markets with like produce, and they would give you samples. You'd walk around with a watermelon sample and you'd sample their peaches and you'd be like, yes, give me a basket. So is it just me? Anyway, let's go get some shoes. Shoes. I want some shoes. Oh, let's get some shoes. Shoes. I got absolutely nothing. I did not find any sneakers that I liked, that were cute. So on to the next. right, so I just walked out of Clothes Horse Anonymous, which is like my old school favorite resale shop here in Dallas. God, my throat, my sinuses are killing me today. Woo! All right. Let's see if I can turn the AC down one drop so you can hear me. Hold it together. So, oh my God, I got to get close to the AC. It's so hot outside. All right. So, I found 3 pair of jeans and a pair of shoes, and I was so excited about them and went and tried them on. I'm sure I'll put in the clips. There are this pair of jeans that I almost bought, and they're by a brand called Soroya. I've never heard of them, but they were the light colored kind of baggy ones, and they needed to be taken in the waist, and they were my size. They were a size 25, but they're obviously supposed to be really big fit. You'll see in the video, but here's the thing. I almost walked out with those because I thought they were so cool, and I saw myself wearing them, but I stopped myself because I was buying for my fantasy self. You know what I mean by our fantasy self? It's like we have this idea of the girl little arm flap for you. I'm 50. What was I saying? Oh, fantasy self. So I know that if you're anything like me, you've got some things in your closet that are just like the girl that you saw in your mind that you wanted to dress like. Like there was either a girl you wanted to look like, or an outfit, dream outfit, or some dream scenario. Why don't I just talk about myself instead of talking about you? I can very easily, when shopping, think of this fantasy self, like this fantasy workout girl where everything is matching and everything is perfect. And I do not look like that every day and every time I go work out. And I've got this cool girl fantasy look that she's from New York. Okay, my other fantasy self, she's from New York. She only wears black, white, denim, and a couple of very light cream neutrals, and a crisp white shirt. So that is her entire wardrobe, and everything looks cool and very Jenna Lyons. Jenna Lyons. That's my fantasy self. And the thing is it's BS because I never ever dressed like that. And these jeans just stopped me in my tracks and reminded me that dressing for our fantasy selves it's kind of self-deprecating. It's not dressing for success. That's a completely different thing. I mean, buying a garment and knowing it is definitely not your style. Definitely you're not going to pull for it, and you can think of 5 outfits or 5 different similar items that you would pull for before you'd pull this item. And also thinking about what's the scenario? Where am I going to wear this? And that's what I start thinking about these jeans. I'm like, all right, these are big baggy jeans, which I know are not my style. I know they're in style, but they're not my style. And they're light colored. I really like dark colored jeans. And they don't fit. So I'd have to alter the hell out of these jeans, which would cost me at least $65, $70. So that the money aside, it's just dressing for our fantasy selves is always, for me, it's always been a disappointment. That item hangs in my closet and reminds me of something I want to do or something I want to be that I'm really not. And I would rather, I'm 50. I'm not 50, Tara at 51. I'm 51 years old. By now, I know my look, my style. I know what kind of jeans I like to wear. I am going to pull for a pair of skinny jeans or super flare jeans, period. That's all I have in my wardrobe. And I don't know why I was trying to do something that isn't myself. Over the years, I have tried baggy jeans and they just don't suit me. So I think it's okay to make fashion rules for yourself if you want to. And my rule for myself is to not dress for my fantasy self. I need to look at a garment or look at an outfit, look at a dress and say that I know exactly where I'm going to wear this, that what do I have that is similar to it, and would I pull for this half of the time at least over the other garment. And that usually keeps me out of trouble. And it did today. I was very proud of myself because my fantasy self saw me with a coffee and some little skinny black sunglasses. And y'all know I don't wear skinny black sunglasses. Y'all know I hardly ever wear sunglasses. I just started wearing sunglasses, so I don't know where the hell I'm wearing some skinny ones. Some skinny black sunglasses and a little like top that just has like 2 little buttons in the center. And it's just very minimal, supermodel off duty. That's not me. Y'all know me. I dress cutesy, sometimes a little whimsical, and incredibly girly. So why the heck would I be in some big baggy jeans? So that was a long rant to say, let's not shop for our fantasy selves. And when I say that, let me be totally clear on this last point. I'm not talking about dressing for the job you want or wearing something that is outside of your box. Those things we should be trying for sure. But over the years, if you've gotten to know what you like and what you don't like, and you've established your style, don't waste your money on some fantasy that just isn't going to come true. That's just money hanging in our closets, and that's going to be a no from now on. 2025 on, no more fantasy self shopping. I'm going to shop for Tara, who I am, and what I like and what I love right now. Thank you for coming to my car talk. Hey, y'all. So I'm headed into Nordstrom. I am not headed into Nordstrom. What am I saying? I'm headed to Diptyque in the mall to get a refill on my fragrance Dosan. So yeah, just come with me to get a little refill. Wow, you ever go to the mall in the day? You know when you go to the mall in the daytime and you're like, why aren't all these people at work? What are these people doing? They're obviously... And then I look around and it's like, hello, I'm that person. I'm at the mall during the daytime. Hey, you guys, I'm back on my closet floor. So you know what that means? We've got a haul, but this haul is just like a mini haul. This is like this should not even be qualified to be called a haul. It's just a few things that I've gotten the last couple of days that I thought I would show you. So hopefully the echo is not too loud in here. I don't know why I'm hearing an echo all of a sudden. Hello, hello. Okay. So, I went to the mall. I told you guys I think you saw me. I went to Diptyque to get a refill on my fragrance. Now, oh, hold on. Let me take a sip of my drink. Today, I'm enjoying an ice cold Waterloo. Cover my face. There we go. Maybe. Waterloo cherry limeade. Y'all, when I tell you the truth, 0 calories, 0 anything, 0 sugar. This, okay, it's not a Sonic cherry limeade, like, be for real, but it gets the job done. It is cherry limeade without the guilt. Okay. Y'all, my lip gloss is popping today. Look at my lip gloss. Come on now. The lip gloss I am wearing is, hold on, let me go find it. Okay, the lip gloss, let me get back in frame. Okay, the lip gloss I am wearing is called Forget the Filler by Lawless. And there we go. And the color is Velvet. Y'all, this stuff, can you see how big that doe foot applicator is? It's got a little divot in it, if you can see, and it gets that product like, And I'm sorry, but that looks like lip filler. That looks good. So, Lawless, Forget the Filler. This is not part of the haul, but I thought that I would show you because she looks juicy today. Okay, so I went to the mall to Diptyque to get a refill on my favorite fragrance. My favorite fragrance is called Dosan by Diptyque. Now, a lot of you know Diptyque for their candles, right? I think it's, you know, it's a candle store and they sell them in Nordstrom too and Neiman's, but it's got the names of the candles like with the letters all mixed up on the front of them. Have you seen that before? Well, their number one fragrance is called Bays, and it's what like everyone gets for their house and like lots of hotels. And so they automatically associate Diptyque with home fragrance, but they have fragrance like personal body fragrance that blows like Joe Malone out of the water. And I don't know why I compare it to Joe Malone for some reason. Maybe it's just because Joe Malone has like a plethora of fragrances, like their lineup is huge. And they say, okay, here's the thing about Joe Malone. Joe Malone fragrances do not stay on me. They smell good as soon as I spray them out. I mean, incredible, especially the cardamom and something. Dang it, why can't I remember? Cardamom and sage, maybe. Anyway, that one, Joe Malone fragrances, their candles throw incredibly and they make your house smell great. But on me, that fragrance absolutely does not last. Let me know on you guys. Is Joe Malone, is it worth the money? Like $200 for a fragrance that just, you have to reapply and reapply. And yeah, I want to smell myself all day long. So I need a fragrance to last. Back to Diptyque. Their fragrance called Dosan. This is how their eau de parfums come. Now they have eau de toilette. For me, I just go eau de parfum. I know it costs like significantly more, but 1-2 sprays is enough for me. I feel like when it's eau de toilette, yeah, it's fun. It's fun to just douse myself in the fragrance, but it just goes a lot faster. So this is not a new box. This is my old box. I just keep the box because when you buy a fragrance there, you can have it refilled. I think there are like top 10 or top 8 fragrances come in refills. And I'm very lucky that the one that I like does come in a refill. And this is how it presents. And this is how the fragrance looks. Oh, I can already smell it. So Dosan, you can see on the back there, if you look through the bottle, and it's got very oriental type scents to me. There's something spicy in here. What's going on with me today? I wear this every day, but like I have to spray it to describe it. Okay, there's a little bit of powder instantly, a little bit of powdery, definitely a little bit of old lady in there, which is fine with me because she's an old lady, and a little bit of powdery, some spice, and and definitely some florals, really deep florals and spice. So if you like florals, and all of my fragrances are very heavy in florals because that is my jam. I do like a little spice or a little gourmand on the end of it, but fragrances for me, it's got to lead with like a rose or a jasmine or a lily, or if I'm lucky, a tuberose. That is like my number one scent. And there might be tuberose in here because that is the flower that works with my body the best. So the eau de toilettes cost $235. That sounds about right. 235. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. 200 and something dollars. But to get the refill, it's 30% off that. So you spend like 170 for the fragrance. Is that expensive? Yes. Do I wear it every single day? And is it a part of my outfit? Absolutely. So Dosan is my daily fragrance and I love it. But I love layering fragrances too. This one has got a little bit of spice, and so I like to add something sweet to this. This one's got more of a powdery scent, and so I want to add something sweet. So if you guys remember last month, do you remember I got that little birthday gift from Sephora? It was the Kayali samples. And one was one that I've tried before, the Vanilla 28. I'm not a big vanilla girl, but mixing this with stuff works for me because it's sweet, and then I wear scents that are floral and spicy, so it works. But this girl right here, she showed up and she showed out. This is the Fleur Majesty Rose Royale. Now, I said I like florals. Rose is not like my number one flower that I really like the fragrance of. Sometimes it reminds me of like funeral home curtains or something. I don't know. That is oddly specific. But anyway, I absolutely love this. You can see it's almost gone. I put this in a travel atomizer with one of my other fragrances. I mixed it together with Berenia by Hermes, which is very grown and very spicy, and it was so, so good. So right now, I'm going to try it mixed with my Dosan because I was out. I couldn't use it. Oh, you guys, it's exactly what I thought. This mix is perfect. This is the blend I've been wanting. So I loved this so much that I went out and I bought the full-size bottle today at Sephora. Yay! Let's unbox it. Let's open her up. No, it came open nicely. Yay! All right, so romantic, sensual, timeless. All words I would use to describe Tara. Look how gorgeous this bottle is. I mean, it's just pretty on its own. Do y'all remember the movie Splash? Okay, if you haven't seen it, it's about a mermaid who like shows up in New York and she's got legs, but she shows up naked and she runs into Tom Hanks and they meet each other and they fall in love and he gives her a gift. And the gift is just, it's like it's a wrapped gift with a bow on it. And she gets it and she's like, I love it. Thank you so much. Because she has no idea you're supposed to unwrap it. That is how I feel about the packaging on this. I just love it just like as it is without even using the fragrance. I think it's because of this purple to pink. I don't know, but it is just so pretty. Ah, so lovely. Anyway, let's spray her. Because sometimes the sampler can smell different than the actual perfume. Okay, so it's got the notes written on the back. I love that. Juicy pear, sweet peach, rose royale, pink peony. There it is. Pink peony. That's what I love. Peony is my favorite flower. Not in scent. I do love the scent of peony, but in the look, my favorite flower. Purple musk and violet wood. The violet wood is where like the deepness comes from, I think, in this. So let's try it. Oh, okay. This lady has got money. This is grown and sexy. So a lot of my other fragrances, even the Dosan is kind of like powdery, light, pretty. I would say they're pretty, but this one is grown and sexy. I'm honestly not picking up the rose, but it's actually the third thing down on the ingredient list. Not the ingredient list, on the notes. I'm picking up the pear and the purple musk more than anything. So this is a musky fragrance that I think would be worn by someone who is like got like a really bold personality, because this scent is going to walk in the room before you do, for sure. So let's spray. This is how I layer my fragrances. It's pretty simple. One spray, and there we go. One spray of the other. Oh, you guys, these are winners. Okay, let's move on. Oh, at Diptyque, they did give me some samples. That is another thing about going into Diptyque. They always give you these really great samples, and it's a great way to test these fragrances because there are some weird ones. There are some funky, weird ones. There's one that smells exactly like tomatoes. It's called tomato. So, I mean, I can't be mad that it smells like tomatoes, but yeah. They always treat me right at Diptyque at North Park Mall. They are so good. Let's see. What else did I get? Okay, I just got a couple of refills on things that you've already seen before. My Paw blenders. I will link these. I get them on Amazon. They're by Shop Miss A, and it's because I like to use a new beauty sponge every single week. I know some people keep theirs for literally like a year. I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine. What fungus is growing in there after a year? Anyway. So I like to use a new one every week because I just don't want to put any kind of bacteria into my skin. So got a refill on those, and they end up being $1 each, $1.25 each. So that is sort of a luxury that I give myself. I give myself a new beauty sponge every week, but I feel like it's an investment into my skin. All right, and then of course my Vino Daily Moisturizer. Y'all know this is the oil of all oils, the scent, everything. Janae Naylor and Frank in the City they put me on hard, and I love it down. I love it down. So I got a refill on that, and then okay, I am a 51-year-old woman, but hold on. I'm trying to kill this fly that keeps flying in front of the freaking camera, and I can't take it. Where is he? Okay. What was I talking about? Okay. I am a 51-year-old woman, but I do love to sleep with a stuffed animal. I have a unicorn that a friend got for me that I just love and I'm obsessed with, and it makes me feel, I don't know, it's my emotional support unicorn. And when I travel, I found that I wanted to take it with me, but it's about this big. It's just too big, and I'm a grown-ass woman. Actually, I don't care about that. I'll do what I want when I want. I will take a unicorn on a plane with me and sleep with it if I want to. But I have been in the market for a travel unicorn. Things you never thought you'd hear today. I've been in the market for a travel unicorn, but I have been. And what did I find at the state fair? Actually, my boyfriend found it. Yay! It's a small, teeny weeny, very, very soft unicorn. It matches my outfit, and he's got white fur, and he's got a sparkly silver horn, and I just love him so much. So now when I go on my trips, I can bring a little security unicorn with me. And yeah, I just don't think you ever get too old for stuff that gives you peace and comfort and joy. So why the hell not? Emotional support unicorn. Get yourself one. Treat yourself. Okay, that's it for this haul. I'll see y'all in a little while. Y'all, Lord help me. Since I did not work out today and I'm committed to moving every day, I just did lunges up and down my hall, like the longest stretch in my house, with weights, little weights, but with weights, okay? They're little weights, but to me, it's something. You got to start somewhere. Anyway, I'm exhausted. I think I'm going to close out the vlog here. I'm going to go make myself some toast and eggs and avocado and everything but the bagel seasoning and a little maybe salsa. Yeah, that sounds good. A little protein for dinner. I don't even know where I'm looking. Am I even looking in the camera? And what am I doing? I'm tired, guys. That's it for me, and I'll see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and tell a friend about my vlog if you enjoyed it. And yeah, good night. I did it. Lunches. Amen.